If you're experiencing sciatica pain in one leg and even some hamstring tightness, stop trying to stretch the hamstring. You can see here in my representation of these bands, this is the tightness of the nerve. So when that leg is really turned on and all fired up, the more you try to bend forward and stretch the hamstrings, the tighter and more angry that nerve is going to get. So you can see when I take some tension off, then it's not as angry. So try these things instead. Use a pillow. Let's just say the right side is my angry side here. We could probably come up here, put the left side down on the pillow here, okay? And let the legs just kind of come off the edge. It's going to open this lateral side of the hip and give you a little bit of relief when you come. Now, if you can't come all the way down there, that's fine. That really opens that up. You could just be here. It gives you a slight side glide that opens that side up to take some of that tension off the leg. The other one that we could do, instead of statically, right, stretching forward and holding it, you could try to do more of a light nerve glide. So here's the nerves represented on the back here. So when I bend the knee, it's loose. It's not on tension. So we could try here on the back, and you can see that the nerve is a little looser when we're lying down, and the knee is bent. Okay, it really has nothing to do with the lying. It's more the knee bent. So we could try to slightly tension that nerve root, pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off, rather than sustaining that hamstring stretch. But even if this one is a little bit too irritating, then I'd go probably prone, roll over, and you can see from this position that the nerves are a little bit looser when you're here. And I want you to push up into extension this way. That will allow the nerves to be on a little bit more slack. They won't be as tight by going backwards as opposed to forward. It also tends to affect the disc, which is the primary cause of that pain, in a very positive way. So knowing that it's probably a disc issue anyway that's causing the leg pain, even if you don't feel pain in the back, you don't have to, because if you do this and it reproduces, or you feel some of that symptom down the leg, that's fine. As long as when you come back down, it calms down, then we're in the right area. Or you could go from hands and knees. If you didn't like doing it from lying, you could go hands and knees, and you can see how it loosens that nerve tension. And then I would just kind of rock back from here, then just let the hips fall forward slowly, let that really sink in, and then come back out of it. Don't hold it for long. You're just going pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off, right through here. Okay, so these are the ones that you want to do, because that hamstring tightness you're feeling is not actually a tight hamstring. It's much more likely that it's a disc injury that's putting pressure on the nerve root that you feel in the hamstring. So you can stretch those hamstrings till the cows come home, and it's not going to fix the problem. Go with those other three instead.